After the ball is over, after the skein is done, after the die lot's finished, and you are short just one, many a knitter has made a tearful and desperate call, pleading with their local yarn shop, go after that ball.
Hey everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Pen Hook and Needles Podcast, episode 192. It is February 3rd, 2016. And as I said, it's episode 192. We want to welcome you all to the PHN, Pen Hook and Needles Woman Cave, the Fun Woman Cave. I am Marlisha, also known as Lady Fernico.
And I am Talia, also known as Franciscan Gypsy.
And before we get too far in, we wanted to let you know that next week's podcast will probably be on Monday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a holiday, right?
No,
it's not. It's the week before the holiday. But Talia has off, so we'll probably podcast on Monday as opposed to Wednesday.
What holiday?
President's Day is coming up.
I never get it off.
No,
So.
I think it's President's Day. When I was growing up way back in the dark ages, we had Lincoln and Washington's Day off.
Well, weren't you special?
Yeah. Anyway.
You never gave us those days off.
No. You guys got religious holidays off.
I don't even remember getting those off. I remember schooling all the time.
Oh, yeah. You were off in April. So, anyway, welcome. We're glad to see you here again. We would like to welcome our new viewers who have joined officially and our returning viewers. I know there are a lot of podcasts out there that you like to watch, and we appreciate the fact that you take the time to watch ours.
Indeed.
Our new members are, we have a lot this time too, awesome. We have Pink Sticks, who is Leanne. Welcome, Leanne. We have EMDM, who is Ellen. Welcome, Ellen. Bollinger, Mary, who I would assume is Mary, but I don't know.
I wonder if it's like her last name and then her first name.
It might be. Welcome. Maybe she's from Bowling Air Force Base. I don't know.
I'm sorry?
Bowling Air Force Base.
No, I understood the reference, but I'm sorry.
Oh, yes. Bettina K. 1978. Who is Bettina? Welcome, Bettina.
Welcome.
You name it. Oh, I love the way she spells that. You name it. EWE. Name it. Marnie. Welcome, Marnie. Beautiful Mess Yarn. Who is Jamie? Jamie. Welcome, Jamie. I'm sorry, I had to look at your name. My uncle's name is Jaime, and he spells it that way. So I had to remind myself that your name is Jamie. One Sexy Grandma, who is Joy. Welcome, Joy. I think it's Miso Nitty, who is Michelle.
Misa Knits?
Misa Knits?
Jojo Binks?
Oh, no.
Now you're going to have that voice in your head. You're welcome.
Lelsa Jane,
Who
who is Lisa. Welcome, Lisa. STK103, who is Deb. Welcome, Deb.
Welcome.
Angie Kunst. I'm assuming she's Angie, but I don't know because we've had other Angies who've been Andreas, so I don't know. Welcome.
That's a different.
Yes. Welcome.
Not plural, singular.
Yes.
Andy's good than Andrew.
Yes.
You know of.
That we know of. Marty 3102, who's Marty? Welcome, Marty. Einhorn Maschken? I think that's German. Welcome. I'm sorry if I butchered that. German is not my strong suit, but welcome.
Spin Girl.
Spin Girl.
Spin Girl. That makes more sense.
Spin Girl. Eden. Welcome, Eden.
Welcome,
she
Eden.
is bubbly. I like her. She's been very active since she's joined. Welcome, Eden. Happy Crochet Knit, who is Deborah. Welcome, Deborah. Letty B, another one who just joined, who is very active. We're glad to have you with us, Letty.
Yay.
And you made me laugh. I got your private message about our names. I haven't had a chance to respond, but it made me giggle. Thank you. BDLASGI, who is Gisela. Welcome, Gisela. And I think Gisela said that she was invited by Seductive Barry, who is Maria. So if that is the case, I know one of them was. So whoever it was, Maria, thank you for inviting them. Gisela, welcome.
Welcome.
Welcome aboard. And our last one got in just under the wire. She had contacted me on YouTube, and she wasn't quite sure how to find our group. And I wasn't sure if she'd make it in time. So welcome, Heather. I'm sorry, Heather, I'm not sure how you pronounce that. Gonior? Heather, welcome aboard. We're glad to have all of you with us.
Yes,
it's
thank
awesome.
you.
Yay! We're getting toward that mark. We're going to have to get a new moderator pretty soon, which is awesome.
Not that we are replacing
No.
any of the old ones.
They don't get to leave. They ain't ever leaving.
Unless they really, really feel like they can't.
Yes. Unless they can't.
What? Silence.
Yes, silence.
Oh.
Children to be seen and not heard.
I'll let someone more to drink.
Yes. We have two wonderful moderators, and we're just looking for someone to help them out because...
I didn't want to make it sound like they aren't leaving if they want to. Well, if they really didn't want to.
No, that was the whole thing. It was a reference. You remember what that was?
No.
It's a reference to something where I forget what it was, a cartoon or an old movie. And
you ain't never leaving.
I forget what it was.
I don't know. Either.
Robin Hood or something. I forget. I don't know.
They actually had something good on TV last night. I'm saying it because it's in my head. They had The Fugitive on TV.
Okay. Then.
It sounded like something I don't know. It sounded something that what's his face would have said.
This is my happy face.
Him. Yes.
Anyway.
What's his name?
Lee Jones.
Thank you, Tommy Lee Jones.
Okay.
It sounds like something in the inflection that he would have said.
Yeah. I was going to say something about. Oh yes. So we're glad that you came out of the shadows. Those of you who joined us officially. So now you can take part of the alongs and have a chance for prizes. If you are brand new, or if you still are lurking in the shadows and you'd like to join us for the cows and things and be eligible, we'd love to have you officially. Okay, do you have any baby hat news?
Before baby hat news, what's in the mug?
I have chai tea because it's raining and I'm cold. Chai tea.
I have some peppermint tea. And here's the other side, the Oops is a Bunny.
Oops is a bunny. Because I always drink mine left-handed, so I always get the Oops is a bunny showing.
And I also have here, I worked last night, and the past couple nights I haven't been averaging a lot of sleep, so I get nauseated when I get up if I don't get a lot of sleep. So we are having some ginger ale. You missed the discussion about how to open soda. In our house there is quite a discussion about that.
Yes.
Mama Davina holds the
I haven't done it in years, so don't.
Really?
No, I haven't. If I do it at all, it's on the side of the can. That does help to.
No, it doesn't.
Yes, I said it did.
There's some tapping voodoo involved when they open their sodas.
We do not do voodoo. Voodoo not.
For years they used to tap the very top of the soda.
Anyway.
Just curious, does anyone else have that tradition?
It's something I picked up in school, in college.
Really? I thought it was something that Grandma and Grandpa did. Because Dad always used to say it was. Anyway. Do you, tap the side of your can, tap the top of your can? I don't tap my can at all.
Waffle.
I'm just curious. It's unusual.
Put it in a thread. If you tap the can, if you don't tap the can, how you feel about it?
If you shake your soda, roll it in your head.
Shake it. Whoosh! Do you put it in the freezer? Explode. We've had that
Do
happen.
you tap your can? Do you shake it back and forth?
All right, moving on.
I'm really
tired.
Do
you have any baby news? Baby hat news?
I do. Laying on.
Baby hat.
I am incredibly tired. Okay.
Oh, yes.
Yes. First of all, I do not want actresses facing anyway. There we go. I don't think hers is showing. We are collecting baby hats for the hospital and for the pregnancy center. A lot of them tend to go to the pregnancy center because sizes don't matter as much. They take anything from newborn to up to 2 years of age at anything. Hats, booties, whatever. We've got a great amount lately. A lot of people have been sending us things, which has been awesome.
It's amazing, and they always need them.
Yes.
Always need them.
As soon as we're sure that we can park by the pregnancy center, as in
snow all over the place.
Yes, and that they'll be open, we'll drop them off. This is from Kate Katie, what's Katie's?
Faithful Knitter.
Thank you. She changed it from when she was...
I don't remember her other one.
I remembered it enough for it to confuse me.
Mm-hmm.
She's Katie.
Yeah, she's Katie.
And she sent us a bunch of awesome...
Oh, look at the little baby hat. That is
so cute. I see like a little Shrek head.
Oh, gee. Not for a baby ogre. Oh, this is adorable.
Just a whole bunch of baby hats.
Look at that. I think they're stockinette. I think they're just beautiful.
Yes,
this reminds me of the one I'm making actually.
I love that color.
It's got a slightly oh, it's a beautiful color. Has a slightly larger brim than the one I'm making.
And then I think these ones on the bottom might be a little bit larger.
Yes.
These would be closer to the. I don't think it's quite 2 years. This might be 1 year.
Yeah. Except for that one.
Except for this one.
They're just beautiful,
this
Katie.
one. No, it's the same. Okay.
They're just beautiful, Katie. Absolutely
very
gorgeous.
beautiful. Oh, look at that green. You can't tell. It has a lot of depth to it.
It looks like she's made one of each size for each color here. You know?
Oh, okay. For the green and the red.
Yeah. See, well,
no, reds are both bigger.
But the blue and the green seems to be.
No, the blues are all the same size.
Okay.
Very nice.
Beautiful, beautiful work. Thank you very much, Katie.
Thank you very much.
You're
My favorite one is probably
that one.
That one because it's so stinking cute.
It is cute. This looks like the color, some of the colors that Melissa, Spicy Homemaker. Look at these colors. It reminds me of the hat you're making for your son. There's not as much green, but it's funny. It does seem to. It reminds me a little bit of the colors you're using for that.
So very cute, and thank you. I know that babies and mommies will appreciate it.
I know they will. Faithful Knitter. Katie.
My shawl is running away.
And
we encourage people, even if giving to our local charities for moms and babies is not conceivable for you. I know that shipping can be expensive for people. I encourage you to look at baby hats charities in your area as well, because there are plenty of people who are in need.
Wherever you can give it. If you feel like you can give it to us, we'll gratefully
accept it and send it on to babies and moms. But if honestly,
if you can't, if you feel like it's the postal is a little prohibitive, we understand that.
Yes, and there are usually plenty of places where you can give baby items to.
I love getting the little baby hats.
Oh, I know. It's so awesome. Makes up for the fact that I am such a slow baby hat knitter.
Okay. The PHN Sweater Shawl Along is going very, very well. We have had all these amazing projects. I'm having to hustle to keep up. I'm very thankful to our moderators who are so amazing and on top of things. The Sweater Shawl Along runs from January 1st, 2016 to March 31st, 2016. And any whips and FOs that you can put one whip per project per week and one FO per project. If the only
stipulation?
No, the only exception is if you do a Druken Shawl and you finish it. If you finish the Druken Shawl, you get 2 posts because that's our featured pattern, because Maria, her name is Maria, right?
It is Maria.
Ninja Chickens donated a pattern.
Her name is Maria, and I called her Robin for some reason.
She's a doll. She's very approachable, and she's very sweet. So that one, if it's finished, can have 2 posts. That's the only one. And someone asked in the thread about something that had been worked on. My understanding was it had been worked on, but it was already finished. It has to be
worked on during the time of the cow.
On during the cow, time of the cow, and finished during the time of the cow. I don't think it matters if they were a member of the group at the time. Just as long as you worked on it during the time period. So if you, I can't remember who the person was. Valeria, you tagged us for it. Whoever it was you were talking to. My thought is, if you have worked on it within the January 1st to March 31st, even if you weren't a member of the group at the time, you did work on it during that time, it is acceptable.
Yeah.
Because that was the time period, and it's not fair to penalize you just because you weren't a member of the group yet. So that's fine. All right. Before we get into... yeah, before we get into the other stuff, I do want to show our prizes for this particular, because we're running 2 Cal-Cals. We are hosting one, and we are helping to co-host another. So let's do ours first. And for our Cal-Cal, we have several prizes. They're still coming in. We have a silver shed medium bag.
And speaking of prizes, while you're pulling that,
okay.
Everyone should have their prizes in the mail for the toy along now. Things kind of got stalled with the snow. So most everyone should have theirs in the mail. I'm only missing, only 2 people's haven't been sent, and that's just because I don't have the physical prize yet.
Right,
it has to be sent to me.
The person has told me that she's getting it out as soon as she can. So
most everyone knows should have their prizes by now.
Right.
It is not merely my fault this time.
and we know there's a reason behind.
Oh yeah.
So it's not. It'll get here soon. The first prize that we have is a Silver Shed project bag, and this is by Ann Brody, and she donated it to us. Now this is not come with the bag. This is the sock blank.
You don't get 2 prizes for the price of one.
Mama C, Christina donated.
Yes.
It's beautiful. Look at the colors on that.
It is very beautiful.
Okay, so that's 2 prizes right there.
And it's a sock blank that you can work from either end.
So you can make. I
So
think
you can make matching socks.
And then we have from our stash. We have this is our PHN colorway. The skein is coming apart here. From, what was it, a couple of years ago?
Oh, that's back when we first started.
I think it was when we hit 100 members.
Was it? I can't remember anymore. That's too long ago.
This is KR Dye Works, Kim. She's wonderful. So this is a...
Paul, you remember these colors, Polly? You guessed what our colors would be.
Yes, he did guess them.
That was back when he was the only guy in our group.
Polly 81.
Yep.
It has 557 yards. This is a generous skein of yarn. The other yarn that we pulled from stash is the Candy King colorway. This is No Makers, and it's fingering 75% superwash merino and 20% nylon and 5% selena. So this is sparkly.
She's giving away Christmas gifts I gave her, because she doesn't love gifts I give her.
Yeah.
You see, she's a horrible person.
I don't know if this was a gift.
It might not have been. I just might be making that up. I do stuff like that.
Yes, you do. So that's that, and then we have we have the Druken Shawl pattern that was gifted, as we said, by the designer, and I thought we had something else. We have 2 things coming in, so that's where the prizes stand right now. We have very, very, very generous.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Viewers and Ann's a viewer
and
too.
Viewer.
Ann's a viewer too.
She's in the group now.
She is in the group now. She was in the group before. We just didn't realize it. We have very generous donors and viewers, and we are so appreciative because that means we can give you
very
guys
generous
awesome
boners.
prizes. Donors, you oboe head.
Boners, doers.
Without them,
I don't want to picture someone with a head shaped like an elbow. It would be very disturbing.
Without them, we can't give you what we can give you. All this wonderful, wonderful stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
We are very appreciative of them. Okay, now moving on to the
Frio.
What? Frio. Cold? For real. Oh, for real. Frio. Okay. Moving on to the next along. This is the Undead Yarn shawl along that Heidi of Undead Yarn so graciously asked us to co-host along with Andrew Sue Knits and Bookish Stitcher, and we are very, very excited about this. The shawls that you do in our shawl sweater along are also eligible for that. The same for our side of things. The rules are the same as they always are.
Yes.
Whips and FOs.
I do not believe Heidi is doing whips.
No, I don't. You have to check there.
Yeah, each group has their own individual rules.
Right.
But we're all knitting shawls together. We, on our end, we have a different cowl going at the same time as a sweater shawl.
Right. Now, normally, the last time we did something like this with Denise from the Knitting Den for the Pinktober, we had 2 separate threads because they were so different. This is the same, and we didn't want to have double posting. You do not have to repost your shawls. What will happen is we will pull for the PHN sweater shawl along first, reset the random number generator, and then pull again. So nobody will be left out who is doing both alongs. It'll just reset the number generator. this also runs January 1st to March 31st. And again, all the stuff that you're putting in the threads is amazing. All your support is awesome, and it's just a joy to go into that thread and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for making them the cows that they are. Such a good and supportive group, and so much fun.
Such a good experience. Is that what you're
Yes,
trying
that's
to
what
say?
I'm trying to say. I need tea.
That's called word salad, Mom, and that might be a sign of early onset Alzheimer's.
What's the sign of is that I need tea. Moving on. Okay, the prizes for the Undead Shawlong in our group.
Mm-hmm.
We are going to be offering, Ty and I each offer one prize here. The winner's choice of any single Laura Smoot design, one of us will do, and the other one will do the winner's choice of any single Ninja Chickens design. So that's, and there may be one more, but I have to talk to her first.
A mental image of chickens dressed as ninjas amuses me.
Thank you for the image, Maria. Okay, so moving on. How many drafts?
Un,
One?
dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
That's all. Why do you keep doing French and then Spanish?
I don't know.
One,
Because I'm special that way.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9.
Okay, so do you want to start with one at the beginning or have one at the end? Because you're
What?
going to do 2 every one except for your last one.
Oh, okay. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you want to do is fine.
I don't care.
Let me see what I have for my first one. Okay. I can do just one here.
Okay, dear.
My first one is in my owl bag from Davina. It's this Clover Bird bag, the medium size, and her shop is still closed.
Davina's shop, huh?
Yes, Clover Bird's shop is still closed. This is my Lothlorien shawl from the Yowza Way It Shawl 3 pattern by Susan
Oh, you haven't
B.
worked on that in
Anderson.
a while.
Yeah. I'm using, I started this for the Bakery Bear's favorite color along. And I'm using Chai Goo's size 8 red lace yarn, and I'm getting close to doing the lace edging. I measured it, and I have about 3 or 4 more rows.
It's not a lace edging for that.
Well, it can be. I'm using the, I'm going to use actually.
Is it either garter stitch edging or ribbed edging? That's not lace either.
Well, whatever it is. I don't know. I haven't looked at it yet. So, I like this. I really do like this. I guess it doesn't matter. It's garter
No,
stitch.
it's garter stitch.
Sorry.
You actually did hit me with that needle.
Your nose is too close.
No, you hit me up here.
Your up here is too close. Anyway, this is it. And you can see the I can't move the cup there.
My cup's not in the way.
It was for my arm. I can't pull it as far as it should be pulled because it's about bunched up on the needles, but I like this. This is, Melissa, this is one of my comfort knits. It's a garter stitch. I think you're aware of the Yowza shawl. So,
Melissa?
Stitch, spicy homemaker. I keep wanting to call her Spicy Mama, but it's Spicy Homemaker. Yeah, I enjoyed this a lot.
Spicy Mama sounds even more questionable.
I think it has something to do with her love of food and stuff like that. So yes, this is Yowza What a Skein in the Pangea colorway, and I hope I can get this done before the next millennium. But I'm enjoying it. It's not something that I'm rushing. I'm not rushing anything anymore.
Okay, well, before I start this row.
Yes.
In my... I'll just show this one without showing it. In my Kitties in the News Clover Bird bag is a project you can't see. Design in progress. Well, there's the one that I decided not to go with.
Oh. And it's weeping little tears. Why is it so much bigger?
Well, this was the original
okay.
version of that piece, and then I decided that I didn't like the way it was looking, so I changed it. I can't remember if it was
You do
more...
realize that they can't see any of this?
Yes.
Okay. That's really mean.
Uh-huh.
I want it to be down on the record that I'm not being mean.
So.
It's very cute, though. What bag
And
is
you
it?
can't see it. I heard Kitty's in the new silver
I don't
shed.
listen to you.
I know you do. I'm not going to make this one fly because I want it nearby.
Okay. Now, my next one is, let me see here, my pink Clover Shawl. And that is in my Knitting's My Bag, one of my first Knitting's My Bag bags.
I remember you did do two.
Okay, my French Ladies bag. And it's one of her, almost her original medium, I think. It's a little taller.
I think original for us. I think she's been doing bags for longer than we've been.
Yeah, I'm sure she has, but my point is I don't think she makes this size this tall anymore.
Right.
And this, I'm on my second skein of yarn. I think I'm on my second skein of yarn for this. Because I had to, was this the one I had to take back? No, I guess I had to do the red one.
I can't remember.
I'm still on the first one. I'm thinking about the other shawl.
I think I fixed stitches on almost all the shawls at some point or another, so I can't remember.
This is how much I have on this first skein of yarn.
And that was when you're first dyeing.
This is what, yeah, this is a Kool-Aid dye.
On a partially acrylic yarn.
No, that was the
This one wasn't partially acrylic?
No, this is all wool. This is patent wool.
Oh, okay.
I lost my ball bound.
I thought it fell in the bag again.
Okay. This is how big it was originally, so I'm getting close to finishing the first one. And I like this because it's my own design. I refer to the little kind of scribbly pattern I have written down, but basically it's just kind of mindless. And I like the way the colors are turning out. It's a little bit tonal. And it might not be the softest because I think when I did this one I might have felted it a little bit. Mm-hmm. But it's fun to work with, and I'm enjoying the fact that I dyed the yarn that I'm making a project out of. And it matches my bag.
Well, as long as it matches your bag.
It does. It matches my bag, all matchy-matchy in my Knitting's My Bag. It's almost outgrowing my bag, actually.
You might need to put another project bag.
Another bag, yeah. Okay, and I had to do one more.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked on, I think it's in here. Let's see if it's in here. No, it's not in here. Oh, I know where it is. It doesn't match, that's why it's in here. Okay. This is another Clover Bird medium-sized bag. My Animals in the Forest bag. Love this.
Edge is not a good idea.
Love this. And this is my Stonewash dishcloth project. This is from the Grandmother's Favorite. And it's coming along. I did a few rows yesterday, and actually, or the day before yesterday. And actually, I I did an increase and a decrease, but I didn't do any decreases because I forgot to do the extra yarn, two together after the yarn over. So it's a little different, but it's fine. I mean, it's just going to be a little different.
No one's going to be able to tell the difference in the long run.
So it's coming along, and I like this pattern. I just have to pay attention to what I'm doing because I hadn't done it in a while, and I just picked it up, and I was like, oh, okay. I took a glance at the pattern and said, that's what I have to do, and forgot the extra two together. I'm using size 8s, and they're by Chaigu Red Lace, and the yarn is from Hobby Lobby. It's Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. So very soft to work with. Softer sometimes than some of my other yarns that are wool sometimes.
Right.
So I'm having fun with that, and I hope to finish that. I'd love to have some finished objects that are actually knitted in the near future. I have a couple things that are like that close.
Well, yeah, I think we all have those.
Yeah. Okay, your turn.
Okay, hold on. Let me just sort of stick this needle in the hole. Okay.
Excuse me.
So, this is Case Fault Miter Square Blanket using the Spore Decay worsted weight yarns. I finished the third row. Actually, I think I only did 2 squares this week. I did this bright blue one. This is a Christina Mama C.
Pretty.
Yarn.
It's a TARDIS color.
It is a TARDIS color.
I'm not a Doctor Who fan. I know heresy, but I haven't really watched it, so I can't say I'm a fan. I don't know about it, but I do like the color.
It can be a little creepy at times. I don't watch it alone at night. And this is also Christina Mama C color. This is the first square on the 4th. I really like the way this one worked out.
That's really pretty.
So, normally I make through my squares a little more quickly, but I've been working on the projects this week. So, yep, 2 squares, that's all I have to show for myself.
Oh, that's life in the fast lane. Okay. And my Clover Bird large tea time bag is my Under the Mistletoe shawl. And it's from the Just Knitted by Susan Ashcroft. And this is the one that I added. I think I'm in the middle of a row. I am in the middle of a row. I mean, I'm not even in the middle of a row. I'm right there. It's growing. I haven't worked on it too much, but it's very, very soft and squishy, and I really like it. I can't show you much because of the way my needles are, but it's garter stitch, so it's not that big of a deal, and it is growing, and I'm enjoying it immensely. I'm using size 10.5 for this. She kind of lets you choose whatever needle gives you the fabric you want with the yarn, you know, just kind of whatever works best for you. Yeah, floats your boat. Okay, was that my second one?
That was your first?
My first one, okay. I like that. That's another comfort knit for me. Okay, this one, the next one is in my Silver Shed USA bag by Ann Brody. This is my Eeyore bag. It's her large. And in this is my Hopes and Dreams project from the Sock Knitter Shawl pattern by K.F. Jones. Once again, I have changed yarn with this. I am now using Heidi's Undead yarn in the Atlantis colorway. It is the Siren base, I believe, as near as I can tell. And I'm starting out with the darker color of the 2 blues. Even though it's the same color, she overdyed them for me, and because they were so far apart, and when she did them for me, they're a little different. So I'm starting with the blue, and I'm going to use
They're both blue.
I said the deeper blue.
Oh, second time you said blue.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'm starting out with the deeper blue. And so I haven't gotten too far, just this far. Boy, that's showing up really pretty.
I forgot how small it was at the beginning.
Yeah. These are the 2 colors. They're actually the same colorway, it's just the way they dyed up.
It's going to be really pretty.
So I'm starting off with this, and I'm going to alternate.
See, Heidi, we do use your yarn for something besides toys.
On occasion.
Rarely.
Heidi makes wonderful yarn, and we tease her about that we use toys, but we do make other things with it. And
it's not because it's not like we go, oh, we'll just use Heidi's yarn for toys. It's just like, oh, I have some of Heidi's yarn. I'll use it for toys.
One of the reasons I switched is because I didn't want to have to use a size 3 with that yarn. So I went to a size 5, and I didn't like, I think that the Gourmet Stash yarn that I had is lighter, thinner than Heidi's yarn a little bit, and it was coming up too fiddly for me. I wasn't liking the fabric, and I didn't want to have to go down more needles. So I decided to use Heidi's yarn with this pattern. I was wanting to do something with it anyway, and I was thinking about doing it anyhow, so I just pulled the Gourmet Stash out, and I'll use that for something else, because it's a gorgeous yarn, but I just didn't want to use it for this. Okay, your turn.
Okay, so where am I even supposed to there? Talked about that one, talked about that one. I guess I'll continue going backwards. In my Silver Shed Batman bag, and this is her XX large size, is my On the Forest Floor by Simone Caretz. I'm using Dragonfly fibers in the base Traveler, and the colorways are That Old Chestnut, Mushroom Hunting, and the Whale line.
I still don't understand where they got the whale line
I don't
from,
either.
Unless it's the color of the line, you know, from the harpoon or whatever.
I can't imagine it would be that color.
I don't know. I don't know which one it is, so.
It's a yellow-green one.
Huh.
I probably only worked about a row on this.
Seems like you worked more, but that's so pretty. I need to get mine out. I want to get more things off the needles. That's beautiful.
I love these colors. Problem is I have so many projects I really do love right now, and so I'm not giving them all the attention they deserve. Am I anticipating starting something else? Yeah. Is it logical? No.
No elf control.
Nope. None whatsoever.
Having said that.
Yes.
Okay.
Flying bats.
My next one is in my Kikiboo bag. This is by Denise from the Knitting Den. And it's my Puzzle Pieces bag. I think this is her sock bag. It's a little bigger than a sock bag, I think. And this is my Spring Garden baby beanie. And I did a few rows on this, actually. The thing is, like, every time I bring it somewhere, I forget. I have to run off the pattern because I forget to take the book with me. So this is it. It's moving along.
And the Baby Bee is a really good yarn for
It is.
baby hats.
This is Baby Bee in the oops. Oh.
Sorry, Mom dropped a
Protector. Thank
Yeah.
you. It's
needle protector.
I'm using Baby Bee Sweet Delight baby yarn in the berry cute colorway, and I believe these are size 3 needles. If it's something small or if it's not too fiddly, I can use the 3s. But it's perfect for this hat. It's just, the fabric is really nice and it's not too hard on my hands. I think I am going to have to get some size 3s that are red lace, because I don't like this little thing here. I don't like this cord. I do like the red lace cords. And the same people, it's just that this particular one that's not red lace, the needle's just a little less sharp and the cord is a little less
Awesome.
awesome, yes. So I like the red lace. This is fine too, but I like the red lace better. And again, this was gifted to me by Denise from the Knitting Den. Very generously. Okay. I think that's your turn now.
Okay.
Did I do 2?
No, you just did 1.
I just did 1? Oh, okay. Alright, my next
Sneaky
one...
McSneaky snake.
Yeah. My next one I can't show you because it's my test for Talia. Yeah, it's in here. I'm making progress. It matches, at least for now.
I need help.
Your turn. Yes, you do.
Oh, I think this one.
You should do what some of them do, is they just stick everything in and they just pick, or they have bags and they just pick a bag.
Mhm. Well, I'm trying to save yours for a little more in the center, so once I get somewhere around here, I'll start with yours again. Oh dear, sneeze coming.
Bless you.
Never mind, it's not coming.
Well, you need to go.
I'm putting this down. I was gonna ask for your assistance, so you were like, nah.
I didn't say anything.
Okay.
You didn't tell me what you needed.
Hold on, let me make sure I didn't use that one already.
Don't you take them out when you've used them?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's why I've used them a couple of times. I used one of Brittany's twice. Okay. No, that's good. I haven't used that one yet. Would that be too close to that color?
Yes. Do your next project.
Hold on, I need to choose another yarn.
Here.
I used that one already.
You've used all of these
No,
already.
I haven't. I used...
Why don't you put that in a different bag?
Here. No.
Because that would be logical.
Okay. Thank you.
This is a production of epic proportions.
This is the one I'm using next.
Davina would approve.
Yes, you.
Now, your turn.
Okay.
Oval head.
It's an art form. In my
My tea is getting cold.
Clover Bird. Oops, it's a bunny.
It's a bunny.
Batman bag.
The one.
No one. Is my Starry Night by Agnes Kutas Karetsas. I'm using Dragonfly fibers in the Damsel base colorway Starry Night.
Very good.
Nice.
Nice.
I think I probably worked a couple rows on this. I tried to finish in the middle of the row with this. That was nowhere near your face. You actually hit
Close
me with
enough.
your needles.
Hit me with your best shot.
Hit me
Your
with
best
your
shot.
best shot.
Okay. There you go. That is so pretty. It's not looking so muddy as it did yesterday or last time we recorded.
I'm wondering if the lighting's a little better because we podcasted so late last time. And you can kind
It's still
of
not
see the
doing it
lace.
justice, but it's gorgeous. It's going to be really pretty when it's blocked.
Every time I see that particular coworker, I'm like, in my head, I'm like, you have no idea what's in store for you. And this is being made for a coworker who really, really likes Starry Night.
Us?
I was gonna say Starry Night, but that's the
Song.
first line of the song.
Yep.
And the song's not even called Starry Night. It's called Vincent.
Mm-hmm. Yep. It is.
So the shawl's called Starry Night. The yarn's Starry Night. The painting Starry Night, and the pattern Starry Night. What?
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. My next project is, oh wait, this goes in my, before I lose my pattern here,
Fling!
my sock knitter's shawl
Where my needle
goes
go?
in here.
Where'd my stitch marker go? Oh, there it is.
What's this marker?
I found it.
Okay. Alright, in my Mama C bag. Thank you, Christina. My Mama C bag. This is my Words bag. Okay. She probably didn't expect us to leave our tags on, but it adds character. I like it. And I didn't do a whole lot of work on this, just a couple rows, but it's coming along. I like this pattern because this is kind of another one that's kind of a comfort. I just knit.
Bunny.
So, oops,
The bunny.
funny.
But we need to do 2 sips.
Yes. I don't know if I have 2 sips of tea in there. I can't get it to focus on the color. This is such a pretty color.
There we go.
There we go. Blues and purples and grays. And it reminds me of Winter Storm. You know, the clouds in the sky and all that. So I call it the Winter Storm shawl. And I'm using my Caspians for this. They're size 8 Caspians. And I really like the Caspians. Of course, I like the Knit Picks Harmonies as well. Somebody had said that the cords for the Caspians weren't that good, but I like the cords. I'm not having any problem with them. Now, having said that,
Well, they feel pretty sturdy, and not everybody likes a sturdy.
well, to me it
cord.
doesn't feel any different from the
Normal knit picks?
the normal Knit Picks. So I don't know, but this is what the yarn looks like in the skein, in the cake. So you can see better the colors here. There's no green in there. It looks like there's some green in there. It's actually gray and blue and purple, and I really love it. And this is I think the first set of skeins of yarn that I picked up that wasn't acrylic. So it's been in my stash for a long time.
Well, it's the same thing for the yarn that's living on the bottom of my Starry Night bag.
Yeah.
It's once I finish the Starry Night, I'm going to start another one for me in yarn that I got the same time she got that one.
That yarn's like 3 years old.
Yeah.
Now, is that my...
That was your first one.
Okay, my first one. All right, my next one. This is a bag from Valeria. You saw it last week. It was a gift from Valeria. And in this is something you can't see. It's Tess, and it's in here, and you can't see it. Yeah, can't see it. This is my Valeria bag. All the fruits and vegetables and stuff, and you can't see it. Sorry.
I think it's all fruits, Mom.
I think you might be right. They are all fruits. I love this. It reminds me of Italy. It reminds me of Italy.
Although with Italy, I usually think of the veggies and the fruits. I don't know why.
They do fruits there too.
Yeah, I guess I just don't think of it.
Yeah, I really like it. That's what it makes me think of Italy. So there we go.
Okay, so that went a little faster than I anticipated.
Well, I couldn't show anything.
Oh yes,
The
last one
that
I
was
had
my
to
last one. Okay.
Oops, it's a bunny.
Indeed. And
And
I'm sorry. Go ahead, Taya. I'll tell them
I'm
afterward.
sorry. Go on.
No, go ahead. Don't be annoying. I think I'll punch you in the nose. I can flick. I was given permission to flick by one of our viewers.
That was a long time ago.
Yes, but I hold on to that.
I'm trying to remember who gave you permission.
I forget. It was funny though.
Okay, this is my Pinhook and Needles bag, which is a silver shed bag. I use this as my purse as well.
The lovely Anne Brody.
Yes. Where is the shawl? It's in here somewhere. There it is. So this is a Bullfinch, the sock knit shawl pattern by K.F. Jones, the Bakery Bears.
We haven't mentioned them in any other aspect this week except for their projects, which
Oh, well,
is very
that's
strange.
odd.
They're going to come look because their name hasn't been mentioned.
And bless, you distracted me.
I did. Mission
Using West
accomplished.
Yorkshire Spinners, Signature 4-ply, and the colorway Bullfinch.
Mhm.
I'm in the middle of a row, but that tends to happen with this one because this one gets worked out in public.
That's so pretty.
So, I keep saying I'm getting close to the end.
There is no end. It's going to
This is the
go
shawl
forever.
that never
But it's so enjoyable. I love
It
working it.
comes on it on my breath.
As
And the
a-
only reason why this is taking so long is because I only work on it when I'm out and about.
And we have such a limited amount of time. When my husband's on such a strange schedule that when he's home, we spend time with him,
Mhm.
and then my day anyway is shot afterward because he goes to bed early. If I want to be able to see him, I go to bed early so I can see him off to work at 3:30 in the morning. So my day is really truncated, and then hers, with her, when she has to flip schedules sometimes to do something with the family, she falls asleep at night. So
Yeah.
we don't always get as much accomplished as we want to.
Well, in this one, I have usually one project that I only work out and about, and this has been that project for a while. So it gets worked on consistently. It just gets worked on in fits and starts.
And I haven't worked on mine in a while on my mallard one, but I have two of those on the needle. So it's not because I don't like it. I have two of them. It's just I don't have the time. Okay, do you want to go into FOs?
No, I'm saving. Well, I'm saving one.
All right. Which means we need to go to. We'll come back to FOs.
Oh, just random, guys. If you are a Bakery Bear viewer, go check it out and choose your Muppet.
Yes, go choose your Muppet. You might have noticed that our avatars have changed. I have Elmo and Talia has Ernie and
Bert and Ernie.
So it's part of the Bakery Bears, and you really need to check it out. You have to choose your Muppet.
Yes.
Choose your Muppet. And the Bakery Bears has all the pertinent information. But choose your Muppet. If you
fun.
If you feel like changing your avatar, we'd love to see what Muppet you choose. It's only for the time for the Muppet Along or whatever they're doing. Choose
I
your
think
Muppet.
that some people are, they keep it as long as they want.
Oh yeah, you can. I said, but they don't have to. And some of them have chosen it and then taken it right off. And we'd love to see which Muppet you want us to choose. But to quote Dan, choose your Muppet. He gets quite insistent about it.
Yes.
In the way that only Dan can.
Yes.
They have some wonderful ideas over there. Okay, so do you wanted to? We can't do royalties yet. We can go into autobiography.
I don't have anything in autobiography.
Okay, I do. I still have the shared story. We don't rush the shared story. We take our time with it. I wrote a little over 600 words to that. And I'm still reading The Gift by Brian Litfin, which is the second book in the series. And he has really picked up the first book. I wasn't sure I was going to like reading it, but I'm glad I stuck with it because the second half of that book and the second book are really good, and I'm looking forward to the third book as well. So that's really good. I think that's... the other autobiography. I've already do a prayer journal and stuff like that, and Turbo Knitter has been talking about a Bible journal. Turbo Knitter is Kenneth, Turbo Knitter 64. And
That's Turbo Knitter 64.
Yeah. This is not strictly speaking a Bible journal. It has that kind of overtone. It's kind of a cross between a prayer journal and a Bible journal and kind of just an everyday journal kind of thing. I felt the need for this, and so I started. I've had this notebook. Look, Valeria, I've had this for like 2 years.
Trust me, she gets notebooks that are like nice, and then we'll just stare at them and not use them.
It's like when you get a really nice skein of yarn and you don't want to mess them up. Because my handwriting is atrocious, but you can't read what it says. But you can see I'm trying really hard not to be messy in my writing. And I've just started this, and I meant to write something in this last week because yesterday because I had a doctor's appointment, and I was pleased with the results. Actually went to the Blessed Sacrament Chapel afterward. Nothing to be worried about. I just wanted to get my hands checked again and something else that was going on. And my hands, they don't think it's carpal tunnel. They think it's arthritis in the thumbs. And not rheumatoid arthritis, but osteoarthritis.
Osteoarthritis.
So they want me to get an x-ray on the one hand. I guess because that's the worst one. They want to get that, but they think that basically it's arthritis and to just, you know, alleviate the symptoms. And if it gets to be too much, then we'll see what needs to be done. But they don't really seem to be too concerned. So I'm just going to be taking it easy. My projects may slow down in terms of when I finish them, but I have to listen to my body, and that's fine. I just thought you'd like to know because many of you have been on this journey with me with my hands the way they are. So just wanted to let you know what was happening and say thank you for your prayers and for your interest. Okay. Now we have to do. We can't do the thank yous yet, can we? I mean.
Well, we can do non-thank you royalties first.
I have a ton of royalty
I really want to say that first for you because I have a reason.
All right, this is going to be long. As you know, I had a birthday, so we're going to do the royalties first and then the FOs for reasons that you'll see later.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me tell you. I hope you don't mind. I'm going to show you what Davina got me first. She got me this calendar. She was so pleased. Davina's funny because she saw me looking at it in Walmart's before Christmas, or before my birthday, and she went and got it, and she stuck it under her coat. And I said to my husband, I took him aside, I said, you really need to say something to her, otherwise they're going to think she's stealing it. Because she's the worst.
Oh my gosh.
The worst hider of ever. But she is
and she'll stage whisper.
So you had to, I just looked the other way because she was being sweet. But it was funny. I had to make sure that they didn't think she was stealing it. And you can see all the different owls that are directionally challenged here. I don't know if you can see what I'm trying to show you here, but those are the different owls. 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah. And you know how I like owls. So she got me that. And she got me this from Cracker Barrel. Isn't that just, this is Toffee. Isn't that just too cute? I mean, look at this.
His name is Coffee?
Toffee.
Coffee?
Toffee.
Coffee?
Stop it. Toffy. Toffee.
Coffee.
That's Toffee. And so I was going to name it Caramel, but it didn't look like a caramel. So that's Toffee. And Davina got me that. And then she made me, for those of you who watch for a while know she likes to make jewelry. So
You still have the glass case?
I took it because she had left it on the coffee table, and I needed something to put it in. I'll give it back to her later. Has the metallic clasp. Isn't that gorgeous? Oops.
You're a little crooked.
So she made that for me.
Because usually the clasps are in right in the middle of your neck. Oh, it's in the middle of your neck. There we go.
Okay.
You just don't know how to wear a necklace straight.
Okay, now I got, let me see here.
Oops, bubbles.
Bubbles. Now these are from my husband. Oh wait, before we get to that, I want to thank people for these. These are gifts. First of all, this one's from Talia. And this one this one has to do with the Choose Your Muppet.
Yeah.
Talia gave me this for my birthday, and it's Elmo, because I love Elmo. It's actually Elmo and Cookie Monster, but Elmo's the one I really like. And then Family Diva, who is Sue.
And I got one from Sue as well, but I wasn't intelligent enough to print one out.
She gave me, this is the front page. This is by Megan Williams from Stockinette Zombies, and it's the Banner Day.
Her daughter
shawl.
looks like her.
Oh, yes, she does. And that's the shawl. It is absolutely gorgeous. And Sue, I think I have a couple of ideas of yarn for this.
And that was not non sequitur. That's a picture of her daughter.
Yeah, her daughter's right here.
Yeah.
And it's not showing you the pattern. It's just showing you the front page. And then, thank you very much for that, Sue. And then Get Your Knit On 69, who is Michelle, gave me this shawl. It's just called the Shawlette. And
it looks like it's a good shape.
It does. It looks almost like kind of like a, I don't know, bat wing kind of. I don't know.
Well, it's much in the shape of my last weigh it.
Yeah, and it reminds me of Anastasia's.
Yes,
crochet.
I like that shell.
And this is very, very nice. I'm looking forward to doing this as well. So I got some very nice patterns. And thank you very much, Talia and Sue and Michelle. I appreciate that very, very much.
Before you jump into more of yours, I want to show a couple of mine.
Okay.
Because
I didn't realize you had any.
Remember the late Christmas gift?
Oh, right. Okay.
That arrived mini skeins for Mom. They come in these nice little bags.
Mm-hmm. That's from Spring Tree. Oh no, that's not Spring Tree. It's the Sitting Tree.
Yes. So there's a green one. And a sort of maroon one. And a pretty multicolored one.
Very pretty.
Yes. So, thank you very much, Mom.
You're welcome. I think she's out of Richmond, Virginia.
Okay. Before, I want to show
Go ahead.
one of mine, and then it'll be the Mom show for a while.
That's right.
For my designing, I decided I needed to pick up an official journal, just so I can keep the papers in one place. I have the sketch pad for the actual drawing, and then now I have journals for the actual writing. Nothing in it yet, mostly because I don't have a complete pattern to start putting in here. I will wait until I'm starting one from scratch.
We're a big family of journals, whether they're drawing journals or writing journals.
But I got 2 of them because I go through pages quickly when I design.
It's gorgeous.
And I liked the shape and size of these.
You said those were the last 2 of that kind?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So,
We got that at Walmart.
yes.
Okay, my husband did very well. He was so proud of himself. He really did. He got me this Clover pom-pom maker for 2-size pom-poms, which I really like. And he got me, he said, I don't know if you're going to like this, but he got me a row counter. And he got me both locking stitch markers and knitting stitch markers, the Clover, like this. You know, the ones that look like safety pins and the ones that are little circles. So that's nice. And then he got me, it's a Susan Bates, you know, it's your row counter / needle gauge type thing. Not row counter, but gauge. You have to see where your gauge is. And then he got me books. He got me the Crochet Stitches Visual Encyclopedia. And he got me a whole bunch of designs. My husband's an artist, and he loves the design stuff. And I was really glad that he got me these. The complete book of crochet stitch designs. And the big book of crochet stitches. I thought he did really well.
Yes.
For someone who's not, you know, he's not into this kind of stuff, but he definitely is an enabler for us, and I was very appreciative of that. Do you want to show more before I get into
I don't have any more.
Okay. These are from Talia. I made out like a bandit for my birthday, I should just say. These came late. They came yesterday?
Yes.
Yeah, yesterday. This is from Wine.
I can't remember.
I can't remember.
You gave me stuff from them for Christmas.
Yeah. So there's stitch markers. I've got my little owls. And these are Jane Austen. It's really hard to see. I don't want to take them out of the package because I'll start dropping them. But there's, like, you can see her picture there, Jane Austen.
Most likely it's not actually a picture of Jane Austen. I think it's usually a picture that's shown.
Well, of Pride and Prejudice, whatever
Yeah.
it is. And then this one is an owl with beads, or leaves. They're leaves is what they are. It's little owls. I guess it's the center marker. And then it's got glare on it. I'm sorry, I can't get it to focus. There you go. Oh, there you go. So there's an owl and leaves. And that was one set of stitch markers. This is the Heather Price Winemaker's Sister at Etsy.com, and that's her card. I got some things for Talia there for Christmas. She makes really nice stuff. And then some more. This came in the same person? This other
Yes.
one? Okay.
Oh, that one, yes.
Okay, it came in this little bag. I was afraid to take it out of the bubble wrap, but It's all hooked together. This is awesome. I've got a measuring tape, scissors, my little owl, this little lanyard or something, I guess.
Yeah.
Not a lanyard, but a clippy thing. Row counter. Look at all my owl stitch markers. Owl stitch markers. And
I think you hit all the.
I think I hit everything. I thought this was really cool. I'm going to put it in one of my notions pouches.
That works.
And I'll have almost everything I need right there.
Mhm.
So that goes in here. I don't know if I can get it back in the bag. I'll do it later.
Yeah.
Okay. Now the big stuff that Talia got me. You're saying, oh, she got more. She got me a lot of stuff.
Mhm.
Spoiled me rotten. She got me because my problem with my hands. And I get cranky when I can't be creative.
She gets very cranky.
I do. I get cranky when I don't get creative. Whatever creativity it is. This is a sock loom.
Mhm.
A knitting loom, a sock loom. So she got me one of these. And it has inside of it the little pick thing that you use to pick the stitches over. This is something I'm completely know nothing about. So
Yeah, I don't know anything about
it'll
it
be
either.
fun to do. She got me that one. This one also has the hook that goes with it. This is 1, 2, 3, 4 sizes of the circular loom. You're going to love this. I looked at this, I said, oh my gosh. Look at these Amazon bags. They're humongous. Okay. If I fell in here, I'd probably lose my way. I couldn't find my way out again. In this one is
Blanket
both
and sweater.
thin and thick yarn. I don't know how you do both thin and thick. Oh, I see. It's got, okay. Both thin and thick yarn. This is a blanket knitter and sweater knitter Serenity knitting loom. Okay. Let's make. Okay. That's that one. Let me slide that. Okay. I'm sorry, I need to get it out of the way. We're kind of crowded here with all this stuff.
Yes.
In this bag is the last loom she bought me. It's a long loom set. Makes bags, baby blankets, scarves, and much more. And it looks like there's... Oh, I see. I didn't look at this closely. Look, Taya. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh.
There are 4 long looms. So they're different sizes. And she said, Mom, you can make almost anything you want now. If your hands are hurting you too much, you can use this. I have a daughter who loves me.
Mm. Maybe I just don't like seeing you cranky because it makes everyone else cranky.
I do get cranky. That goes.
But apparently I just did positive reinforcements because you got stuff that you wanted because you got cranky. Wait a second.
Okay, so that's what she got me for that. But that wasn't the last part of what she got me. She showed me some stuff on Ravelry because there are loom knitting, not recipes,
Designs.
designs that she pointed me in the direction that I'm looking at them, and I found where they are, and I can look at them more closely. But she also gave me a beginning loom a loom knitting primer, words.
Because I know nothing about this thing.
And I can't believe I'm loom knitting. Socks basics. I told her that if I'm going to do socks, it's going to be on a loom, most likely. Because anything that magic loop, my hands hurt just thinking about it. Hats and socks will probably be done on a loom. And then sock loom projects. This sock on the front, I believe, is actually on Ravelry. I think I have it in my cube because she sent it to me.
And they also have mitts. And
yeah, they have mittens and all kinds of stuff. So.
oh, you're right. I think it is on Ravelry. That's good because you'd like that.
And the thing is that if it's on Ravelry, there might be people who could help me,
Right.
who might have done it. So that was, I was really very, very touched by all that, the generosity of the family and the thoughtfulness that they were keeping in mind what my capabilities are and my limitations at this point. Did you want to go through the last one that we got today?
Yes, I think so.
This last one was a surprise.
Make sure there's nothing else. Yeah.
This last one was a surprise. I went and got the mail today, and there was a little box, and I thought, oh, baby hats
Mm-hmm.
or something. It was from Stitched by Mimi, who
Yes.
is Sandy.
Sandy.
And I'm like, okay. So we opened it up, and it was wrapped. This nice little green paper. She wrapped one for Davina, which Davina loved it.
Yes.
You will be hearing from
And
her
you'll
later.
see a picture at the beginning of the podcast, or at the end, or somewhere in the podcast.
We each got. Where's my card?
Oh.
The card fell out. It fell out. It fell down. I can't find my card. It's probably on my desk. I got a very nice card, and it's probably in here. It's probably where it is.
Yeah.
Let me see if it's in here. Yes. Okay. We got very nice cards. On the back of mine, she was apologizing for her handwriting. I'm like, if you knew my handwriting, you wouldn't apologize.
Great.
Very, very nice cards. The message inside was so sweet.
Indeed.
Very, very sweet. I'm not going to read it because it's personal, but it's very nice. And she made our day. Honestly,
Yes.
she made all three of our day. She sent Davina a Valentine's gift, and she sent us birthday gifts, which we never expect things like this, so we were completely blown away.
Yes.
You want to show yours and I'll show mine?
So,
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm trying to go slow, so I succeeded.
Yes, I know what you were doing.
Look at this.
Look at these bags. Look at these bags. Does she know us or does she know us?
Look at that.
She said that this was going to be an apron at first, but it never got made, and so she thought about me, and she made us. Oh, I didn't. Oh, my ribbon. That's where my ribbon went. That's my ribbon. The Notions bag. She said that she used the Hugh Loco tutorial to make the Notions bag, and it came out beautifully.
Beautiful.
And inside the Notions bag is a card. Okay. Again, I'm not going to read it because it's personal, but I love it. And this. And I think she said she found this in her grandmother's, a trunk or something that she got from her grandmother. Look at this stitch marker. It's an angel. Isn't that gorgeous? This bag is so well made. It is my Stitched by Mimi bag, and it will
Yes.
be seeing some use.
Indeed. And these beads also came from our grandmother's
Oh, how pretty.
collection. These stitch markers. Look how pretty. So very beautiful.
That is absolutely gorgeous, Taya. I love my angel.
So very,
Angel.
very nice. Thank you.
So very, very thoughtful. And like I said, we were absolutely blown away. I mean, we didn't expect it, and it just made our day.
Yes, thank you
It
very
came in the
much.
mail this afternoon, just before the podcast.
So thank you very much. My Little Notions pouch matches my bag as well. Keep it with the red and gold theme. It's got this lovely gold fabric on the inside.
Mine's got this kind of an aqua tealy kind of color. And Davina's is yellow.
Yes.
Yellow with flowers, and you'll probably see it next week because Davina most likely will
We'll
make
see
an
a picture
appearance.
as well.
Yeah. And I think Davina will be in. I think she'll be on next week.
Mhm.
But this is just amazingly generous. I mean, it's got a
Love
box
that.
bottom. It's
Yes.
it's just fantastic.
Thank you very much.
I mean,
And you said something about wanting to see your bag fly. Whee!
I'm not going to make your bag fly. I'm sorry. Look at this beautiful zipper pull. It's actually tea too, though. Look, it actually has tea. This is not coffee cups. She has tea bags.
It
Oh
is
my
actually
God.
tea bags.
Tea bags.
Wow.
I am very much impressed. I love it.
Because usually she takes coffee cups and calls it a tea bag.
It's called a coffee cup of tea bag. I do not, in fact. Wake up. You're not
No.
done yet. I love it. Absolutely love it.
Beautiful.
Do love it very much.
Definitely had in mind what we like.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Very, very thoughtful. And the card is amazing.
Yes.
The cards are amazing. Sometimes I tear up when I read some of these cards. They're so nice. It's so sweet. Just absolutely made my day.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Crinkle, crinkle. I'm sorry, but no, not really. Okay.
Okay, FOs.
I can do one.
No,
This one, I have two.
yes, but
But how many do you have? Oh, okay. in my caterpillar bag that we had from our little kit. This is a.
It was from the Cyrano,
Yes.
the bookworm kit.
This is from Ann Brody, Silver Shed USA. You're gonna laugh. I made tribbles from my pom-pom maker. My husband was so excited about me with the pom-pom maker, and we knew my hands were hurting. So I said, "Why don't you make some of these?" So he found me a tutorial, and together we sat down, and I made tribbles.
He really likes little pom-poms on baby hats.
Yes, or whatever hats. So I made tribbles.
He would never wear one.
No, not with the pom-pom on it, but he likes the fact about making them and putting them on hats. So, yeah, so that's one of my FOs. And my last one is, I bet you thought you weren't going to see any yarn this time around. In my Turbo Knitter 64 Mickey Mouse bag, which I absolutely love, I have, now this yarn is the over-dyed Miss Babs that was slate gray originally. Okay.
Is this because she had a lot of skeins and she?
Yeah, it was a partial skein left over from the handbrake. I have 3 more skeins of that, so it's not like I was breaking into anything. This was just overdyed with green. Okay, that was overdyed with green. Look at the variations. I love the way that turned
It's so
out.
beautiful. Did you get pictures already?
No. Okay, so that's that one.
I'll give it back to you.
What do you think this was? It was gray when it started. I overdyed this with yellow. Okay, and I looked at when it was in the dye bath. I didn't think I was going to like it. I love this. It's very pretty. It's kind of a grassy green, but it's got some like gold.
But it's like the part of the grass that's not quite watered enough.
Yeah.
This is your really nice deep.
That's more like a forest sea green
Yeah.
or something. This is almost like it got some gold in it. It's very pretty. This was red.
I like how that turned out a lot.
Red. Actually, let me make sure I'm giving you this one. There might be 2 colors in this one. Let me see. This is blue and teal, actually.
Really?
That's not
no,
right.
that's not right.
No, this is red. This is red. Only red. And look at the way that pulled up.
I mean, there's no way that's blue and teal.
That's red. And it's funny the way it took to the Miss Babs yarn. This is the teal and the blue.
There we go. And that's not quite true to color?
Not quite. It's a little more green than it is blue. But I just love the way these turned out. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to get that base color because I really like.
Yes.
I like the bright colors, but I want to be able to
give
get
it back
the jewel
so you can
tones.
take pictures.
I want to be able to get the jewel tones. And
I want those back.
This is, I don't know.
Well, you didn't do as many skeins.
I'll figure it out.
No,
In
you
fact,
won't.
there's about 100 and some odd yarns I can make mitts.
Nice.
Hat?
No, you can't.
I can.
No, sorry. Vetoed. Okay, so the long-awaited, although not so long-awaited because you probably weren't thinking about it at all. I actually have completed another pattern. Yes, I know we are still testing brats.
That's the other one I'm
The
testing.
kitten.
The other one's in my bag.
I will hopefully in the next, either tonight or over the weekend, finish the tutorial toy and then put up a thread for testing. This is meet Bruce the Bat. He's been in the works since around Halloween.
Yeah. He got pushed aside by
Well, he got pushed aside by
Brad.
Brat and another design.
Another design, yeah.
That's still in progress. But I had to figure out how to do the wings, which is why he stalled. This one is most likely going to be more of an intermediate pattern because there are some techniques that have not shown up in my other patterns. And that is also what is in my Kitties in News bag.
If you look on my project page, you'll see Babs. It doesn't say what it is. That's this pattern.
Yes. And you see Bruce stands
He does.
on his own. He's a fruit bat because he's cute.
He doesn't have the little pushed-in nose.
So the pig nose.
Mm-hmm.
That's
what I said.
I don't really think it was pushed. I kind of think it was pushed up.
The
vampire
it's up
bat.
too,
but yeah, this Bruce is a fruit bat. So
they get big. I was looking at them. The babies are like as big as your hand.
Mm-hmm. And actually, take a look at fruit bats. There
They're
are some
adorable.
interesting colors, and they look like little dogs in their faces.
They do. They're so cute.
So, yes, this might be a little bit of a niche one for people who are not into, baddie type things, but yes, I'm rather happy with how he turned out.
Yay!
So I hope that you guys will like him, and when he pops up for testing, keep your eyes open in the next, week.
Yay! Awesome. Okay, so we already did our. We already did our autobiography. Got the Druken Shawl. I have to figure out where we're at because we went a little out of order. Okay, I think that's it. We do want to thank Packy Knits, Heidi, for the shout out on her podcast. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the show and for the Cal. And we want to thank Melissa for the nice little mention on her podcast. We want to thank Christina C., Joan B., and Heather, our new member, Heather Gonyor. Heather. Want to thank the three of them for comments on YouTube, and if I missed anybody who made comments on YouTube or WordPress or iTunes or whatever, we apologize.
It does like Ganinor.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. I've never seen a name quite like that. She'll have to tell us how it's pronounced, because I don't like mispronouncing it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Heather, Joan, and Christina, thank you for the comments on YouTube. And I think that's it, isn't it?
I think you might be right.
Okay, we want to thank everybody who has joined us for spending some time with us in the Woman Cave here at the PHN Woman Cave. We wish you a blessed week full of every good thing, full of knitting, crocheting, crafting, anything that makes you happy. And we hope to see you back here next week at the PHN Woman Cave. This is Pentagon Needles Podcast, episode 192, and that's a wrap.